So I go to the post office to mail back my device, my medical assistance device that I wear around my neck that hasn't been working. And I have been on the phone several times with assisted technology, doing troubleshooting, letting it die down completely, taking it out, letting it boot back up completely. It still did the same thing, it wasn't working. So they said send it in. They had done everything they could think of. They said send it in. So I wrap it all up, all pretty, according to instructions. I take it to the local post office. I go down there. I fill out my form for sending it to the U.S. Everything's hunky-dory. She runs all the stamps. She puts them on there. She takes the package and she drops it into a box that's right next to her on the floor. And as I'm tapping my credit card to pay for it, all of a sudden it starts talking to her. It phoned 911. After all of this troubleshooting that we've been doing on this device, it worked. And the only thing I can figure is that it picked up a fall. It works if you push the button on it when you're wearing it around your neck.
Right.
But it's also designed to pick up a fall if you have a fall. It's supposed to pick it up. So apparently it fell.
Apparently you fell.
She was out there yelling at these butterflies.
You like butterflies?
Moths. They're
moths.
cabbage moths.
She's out there
Plant
yelling.
little worms on my plants to eat them.
You don't have any cabbage.
I know, that's why they don't come and plant anything.
But I sit at my desk up there when I have the windows open, and she's out here just a blah, 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 blah. I'm going, who stopped by? And I look out the window. There ain't a soul around. And then she turns around and she got that stupid camera on her forehead. Like, oh, mine here, Lorrie. She just came out of the mine. You need a hard hat to make it look better.
I don't have a hard hat.
I used to have one. I think you gave it away.
I could put it on my pink cap.
There you go. Turn it around backwards.
Yeah. We'll try it next time.
That's so goofy looking. I'm sorry. I see that. I can't say nothing. I just start laughing. Oh. Where's your wife? She's out talking to the plants again. Hell, it don't. Jeez, Sharon.
They're going to think that I'm laughing because I drank
that, yeah.
and that isn't true.
That's not. It's not true.
That's not true. She laughs anyway.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
I'm gonna go get that blood pressure thing.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my arm one day, and when she's out here, I've been thinking I want to see what my blood pressure does. You know, if it spikes or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I can just imagine, because I can feel it when she does that. Oh. One of these days, I'm afraid that she's going to do that. I'm going to get this shocking pain.
You notice now how we've changed the subject?
Again.
She doesn't remember what it was.
Oh, no, I'm still thinking. So I've been thinking, and I've kind of been thinking.
Right.
So I've kind of been thinking that if I can't make those trivets heat-proof, they might become decorative on this planter out here.
The weather will destroy them.
I can weatherproof them the same way I can weatherproof the pots. Eventually it will destroy them, but what else am I going to do with them? It's funny though, I did notice that when they're sick, I call them he.
Why?
I don't know, but it's always like this one here, right? This poor little guy here who's drooping and...
Poor little guy.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just noticed it the other day.
What is it? All the men you know were always been sick? What? Okay.
Something smells good.
There we go. Flip conversation again.
And it's not the tansy.
It's on this side this time.
Is it the tomato?
No, it's from over there somewhere.
What does
What?
it smell like?
I have no idea.
Does it smell like a flower?
Nope.
Or a herb? Or garlic?
It smells green.
It smells green.
Smell. How does?
How does color have a smell?
I was gonna say.
Of things that I put in jars and stuck up
Well,
there.
how much rice do we got?
We have a lot of rice.
I was gonna say, Jesus, the freezer's full of
Yes,
it.
because I bought rice and she bought rice and we didn't talk to each other. It's called lack of communication.
So would
Well-
you guys go out to the rice paddies and harvest?
No,
No,
went
I
to
ordered a
Costco,
20-pound bag of rice.
And I went to Costco and
Well, that'd be great if we ate a lot of rice.
We do eat a lot of rice.
When?
All the time.
You
At
know-
least once a week we eat rice.
No, we haven't.
Well, maybe not this week, but
Oh.
most
Oh,
weeks.
Jesus.
And I got the jug of wild rice,
Yeah,
and she also got some brown rice.
yeah. That's what's in the freezer.
So we got.
And it can be moved out of the freezer now.
Why'd you put it in the freezer?
To kill any bugs.
What kind of rice you buying? Huh?
Straight from the field.
Any kind of rice or flour or any of that kind of thing that you're looking at doing for long-term storage, you want to freeze it first or cook it first.
Did you freeze the flour?
I think so.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Where?
In the freezer.
What freezer?
Oh, in the freezer room.
I ain't see no flour out there.
Well, I only froze it overnight.
So it's actually just frozen bodies. They come to.
They're just sleeping.
They're just sleeping.
What do they call that? Cryogenics
Yeah.
or something?
No, I think it was in there for 2 or 3 days.
Thought you didn't have to do that if you vacuum packed it.
Well, I don't have anything to vacuum seal jars with yet.
Well, why would you? How can you vacuum seal a jar?
You get a jar sealer like the one I have that I bought,
That plastic thing?
that plastic thing,
Uh-huh.
and then you attach the hose that I have ordered now that I didn't want to order, but I sent back that crappy piece of that handheld thing that was supposed to suck the air out. It did not suck the air out. So I ordered the hose, and you hook it up to your food saver, and it'll suck the air out of the jar and it'll vacuum seal it.
David, we need a bigger house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a farm down the road that's for sale. I was looking at, trying to think,
Is it big enough?
It'd probably be big enough, it'd give me plenty of room for me to keep working. There's at least 10, 15 years of work
Well,
on it.
she's storing food in my closet.
We're getting prepared
Once
for the
once
big
I get the new
crash.
kitchen,
Oh, no.
I
Are you gonna
won't
get the new
need
kitchen
to
first or
store
the new bathroom first.
the new kitchen for sure.
I guess
So what is it going to be, a storage kitchen?
Oh yeah.
A kitchen that you store shit in?
No, it's gonna be turned into a giant kitchen pantry. Yeah, I have dreams, honey.
because it's a
It didn't hit your finger.
Just the thought of it. It does a cringe right down to my toes.
Because I hit my finger? So the pain jumped.
I do that too. I get those.
From what?
Looking at your sore.
Jesus. That's why you always see me when I come in, and
That's empathy.
that's when I've
That's
wounded
empathy.
myself. You know.
That's empathy.
I go into the bathroom and I clean it off, and I'm standing on my head to bandage it because I know this ain't gonna help.
You haven't been using your skin cream.
Change. Okay, did you catch? Are you up with us on that one? We had another change.
She doesn't want to hear about your wounds anymore. Because they make her cringe. And she doesn't want to cringe anymore.
No, she just don't want it. She don't want everybody to know that she's a lousy nurse.
I'm a horrible nurse. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Always have been.
That's
But
why-
you haven't been using your skin cream.
Okay. So what?
So start using it.
What, my arm going to dry up and fall off?
It looks like it.
No,
You got white splotches and
it's still there.
dead skin on top
And a bruise,
and a bruise.
and a cut, and a scar, and that's one that got a hole in the end of my elbow.
Because I'm thinking.
You know, I hear that. You know how you have a dream and you think you hear people talking, or you hear a word or something? I hear that in my dreams, and I just up. Boom! I'm up like this. Oh, shit. Now what? Poor cats, they're flying. They're going everywhere.
Since I told you about that dry bar comedy guy no, it wasn't him, it was Jeff something that talked about when his wife said she's thinking, and he said, I know how all of you men just reacted. You got that twinge.
She got twitched.
After that, I heard two more dry bar comedy comments say the same type of thing
Mm-hmm.
about when the wife says, I've been thinking. So it's a common malady.
Okay, all the contractors have been here working on the house. I've said that. And they all go, yeah. No, what do you mean, yeah? It's kind of like, they all understand.
Have you used the mother-in-law thing on him yet?
Well, none. I didn't have to.
He
You went
just
out and
uses
talked
the
to
mean
him.
wife now.
You've gone out and talked to them.
Yeah, but they don't know that it's
They feel
harsh.
sorry for me after you leave.
Do they?
Well, I said, that's my mother-in-law. She lives with us. Oh, really? Okay. We'll make sure we get taken care of. Okay. We'll make sure it gets taken care of. It's like they're saying, you poor bastard.
Mean wife and a mother-in-law.
You got a mean wife and a mother-in-law.
So before I say goodbye today, I just wanted to bring you in and give you an update on the apple seeds. As you can see, they are all growing quite nicely. I've got them still inside under the lights, but I'm thinking I can probably put them in some bigger plants and maybe even move them outside. I do need to do some more research, but this one here is going to be outgrowing its pot here pretty soon. It's a pretty tiny pot. And then we'll see how it did with having something planted in it. I can't wait to pull it out and see how the inside of the record held up for a pot for planting something in. So thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We really do appreciate your time and love having to spend the time with you. And yeah, take care of yourself and we'll see you soon. Bye now.